me, Reverend Lee. So today, here's my question. It's the same question I can ask you every single day. Are you alive or are you just going through the motions? If you really ponder that question, you ask yourself, what does it mean to be alive? For me, being alive means to be aware. And the more aware I become, the more I realize that my thought atmosphere, my thoughts create my perception. And my perception creates my life experience. And so the only one who can change my perception is me. Because we live in the quantum field. We live with infinite possibilities. And our focus determines what we experience. What part of the quantum field are you going to focus on? But we have, for whatever reason, become numb, comfortably numb. And we just do the same thing over and over again. We think the same thoughts over and over again. And it's real interesting because you find that we have about 60,000 thoughts on average a day. And 98, 99% of them are the same thoughts we had yesterday and the day before and the day before. Especially the older you get, the more we repeat the thoughts. The younger we are, they're new thoughts because we haven't built up a huge atmosphere yet. And so that's why I love when my granddaughter, Claire, 5, she's thinking outside the box. But you can see where the thought patterns have ingrained themselves because there's an experience that happens over and over again. But when she has the new thoughts, a whole new experience comes in. And you can tell when it's new thoughts because she's excited. When it's old thoughts, not so excited. How do you find that working in your life? What are you looking forward to today? Are you excited about the day? Are you really alive? Or are you just going through the motions? And when you're just going through the motions, one day you're going to wake up and you're going to go, where's my life gone? Where's the last week gone? Where's the last month gone? Where's the last year gone? Where's the last decade gone? But when you're alive, you're living in the now. Past doesn't exist. So in the now, whatever you're creating is exciting to you because you're in the now. You're making a conscious choice about where to put your focus. Yesterday, we had a gathering at my home for all Agapians that are in the DFW area. And I wish I could invite all of you who don't live in the Agape area to be a part of the gathering. You would have loved it. Probably had about 40 people at our home. Had a big potluck, big barbecue potluck. But the fun thing is I opened up my cold plunge. We had 14 people pop into the cold plunge yesterday, most of them for the very first time. And they found out what it's like to get into 55-degree water and to feel the effect on it. And every one of them that went in had fears. What's it going to be like? Can I really do it? And every one of them overcame those fears because they wanted to try something new. They've been listening to me talk about it for a while. I talk about the cold plunge and the benefits of it. And I've been doing it now for well over 6.5 months every day, other than I did miss when I was on my cruise. So I missed 7 nights. 7 nights in 7 months. That's not bad, is it? I don't think so. In fact, I think it's excellent. I'm a believer in expanding outside of what everyone else is doing. And you say, why, Lee? Because look at the lives of everyone else. If you do what they do, you will create their life. And does that make you feel alive? Or are you just going through the motions? The key thing is, when you wake up in the morning, are you meditating with awareness and consciousness? or are you just going through the motions? Do you do Wim Hof breathing, really focused on it, or are you just going through the motions? Do you create and eat healthy, vibrant food that nourishes your body, or are you just going through the motions? If you go to the gym, do you go in half-ass, or do you go in full bore? Most people in the gym, even though they've gone to the gym, which is a great thing, you can see they're just going through the motions. Very few people are excited about what they're doing. Very few people are changing their routine. And you listen to anyone, they'll tell you, anyone that knows working out, you've got to change your routine because your body adjusts. It adjusts to the old routine and it doesn't make any gains. The gains come when you change your routine. Well, that's the same thing. Change how you look at life. Change what you expect. Change who you associate with. Change the energy that you're putting out into the world. Change the way, here's a big one, real big one. Change the way you look at yourself. That's right. How do you look at yourself? Do you truly like you? Do you truly think you're great? If you were someone else, would you want to hang around you? Because if you did want to hang around you, you're probably saying to yourself, that guy, that girl, they're living, they're alive. But there's a lot of people out there, they're just going through the motions. There are days that I regress and I go through the motions. There are parts of days I just go through the motions. I'm human, just like you. But I'm striving. Not only striving, I'm deciding. And I'm changing every day to be a greater, more expansive version of my unique being. I don't strive to be like anyone. I strive to be a greater and greater Lee. I invite you to strive and become a greater you, not a greater Lee. Don't imitate me. You've got to create your own vision for your life. What's that vision look like, gang? Have you created a real image of of who you want to be and what you want to experience and who you want to hang with? If you don't create that image, you're living by default. And when you're living by default, you're just going to go through the motions. But if it's a conscious choice, then it becomes a conscious creation. And if it's a conscious creation, you're fully alive in it. I know it's great, isn't it? Life has so many challenges. Here's the key thing. You might be aware one moment, the next moment you've forgotten. Happens to us all. So it's good to be around like-minded people because we can keep reminding each other, live, create, experience, connect, be unique, take risks, step into the unknown because the unknown is where all the fun is. With that, beautiful ones, be alive, be you, be real, be a creator. Love you. Have a great day.